How you doing, guys? How you doing, guys? It's Danny K, right back on the video. I just finished a very good workout, full body workout. Did my squats, my push-ups, my squats, my push-ups, and my rows since I didn't have a pull-up bar. But I'm gonna show you guys what can you do if you're away from home or even in the gym or whatnot. You guys need to use bands for your shoulder workouts. Use bands for your shoulder workouts. I'm not talking about overhead press, although you can use the overhead press with bands, especially if you don't have equipment. Like I'm away from home. I'm at a truck and I'm getting to a trucking industry, and I'm at this trucking company right now. So I don't have access to a gym right now, so I can do overhead press with this. But what I'm specifically talking about is the little nitty-gritty things, like lateral raises and front raises. Even if you go to the gym, it's very good to use bands. Use bands. It's very easy on your joints. It's very rarely hear somebody say, "Oh, I strained a muscle," or "I got a rotated cuff injury from using bands." It's very rare that you hear that. Very rare that you hear that. It's even in bodybuilders and even strong men are using bands, not only for warming up, but to do like side raises and lateral raises. In the beginning of the career, most people use heavy dumbbells. There's nothing wrong, but as you get older, you start worrying about these joints. You want to be able to move for the rest of your life. You don't want to just be able to do this in your 20s and your 30s and you're done. No, that is not the goal. You don't want to be like, "Oh, I've been doing this in my 20s and I'm done." No, you want to do this forever till your day you die, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some things you can do, some workouts you could do with bells, some sort of workouts you could do with this. So first, if you don't have a gym, like right now I don't have a gym, and most of the time I have a dumbbells or a weight to do overhead press. If you don't have that, you have these bands, you can do overhead press. You can do overhead press. But this is what I really want to talk about: side raises and front raises. So a lot of times people do have shoulder injuries, and I say in order, rehabilitating, or you don't want to have surgeries, you're trying to prevent that, do lateral raises with this. And move back a little bit, guys, so you can see me. And it's very good on your shoulders, and you could even increase the range of motion if you want. And it's still very good on your shoulders. Still very good on your shoulders. And you can do front raises. And you can also increase that range of motion if you want. Me, in my personal opinion, I like doing it like this, so I could keep the tension on that shoulder. Through that range, I can keep tension on shoulder, go down, the tension's still there. Keep it, yep, and the tension is still there. Even lateral raises, I go, the tension is still there when I go down. The tension is still there when I go down. So I really do like using bands. It's very easy on your shoulders. It is very good away from home workout. If you don't have access to a gym, you just go in. I'm telling you. And this is a light band. This is a light band. And you can still get some good money if you don't have a gym. Overhead press. Try to do 50 of those. Try to do 50 of those, you're gonna feel it. With this, try to do 10 to 20 of these. You're gonna feel it. So there's no excuses. And a lot of times, shoulders is something that I neglected. I'm not gonna lie. I did not really do lateral raises or front raises. Now I'm getting into it with bands, because with dumbbells, it really just hurt my shoulder and whatnot. But we're using bands, it really relieved that shoulder. I don't have shoulder injuries or nagging injuries on my shoulder. We're just using bands. Now, regards to weight, I do lift weights like push press, shoulder press. Even if you want to do the Arnold press, yeah, lift weights. Since it's literally a whole body movement, or a big part of your body's movement. You're not only using your shoulders, using your triceps, using a big portion of your body to do that. But if you're just doing something that requires your shoulder, you're just doing lateral raises with the bands, and you'll see it. You see that shoulder working. Comment, like, subscribe for more. I'm gonna drop another video sometime this week to talk about, and put on the side. I'm gonna drop another video this week. I'm gonna talk about motivation and having the ability to change. A lot of times people get stuck in the monotonous thing, or they're scared to change, they're scared to move forward, they're scared to make that step into whatever they want to do. I'm gonna make a whole video about that, because I'm going through that myself. With me switching careers, technically not switching careers, but switching careers over to rail yard, to now working in the trucking industry. I'm switching careers, and it's nerve-wracking. You hesitant to doing things because it's a big change. It's not a big change for me since I technically drove trucks and was a crane operator, but it's still a change. Different environment, different company, and in every aspect of your life, don't be scared to change. It's for the better of you. Don't be scared to change. Well, I'm done with this video. Comment, like, subscribe. It's Danny K. Back at it again with another video. I'm stuttering all over the place, guys. Sorry. I don't have like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I couldn't even rest. I was like, let me go outside. Let me get this workout in. I showed you guys what you do with these bands to work that shoulder. If you want to get away, you don't want to have injuries, do this instead of weights. Do this instead of weights. Especially if you're for those older cats out there who's like, I don't want to hurt my shoulder. Warm up. Just do a light stretch. They get into these bands. It will do very good for your shoulders. And I promise you, you can do 20, 30, 40, 50 of those, you're going to see the difference. Just doing 10. Do 4, 5 sets of 10. You'll see the difference. It's Danny K. I said again, comment, like, subscribe, out.